Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene, and I'm the author of the Glorium Sea series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So I want to share a little, I guess, flip through and update of my Hobonichi weeks. I know it's really early in the year still, but I have been using it quite a lot, and I have been actually changing up how I've been using it. So if you watched my setup video on my weeks, I mentioned that I started to use the weeks as a commonplace book, and so far I've been really loving it. I've been using it a lot, so I just want to update you guys on that. I do keep my weeks always in this cover. This is a pouch from my shop. It is the cream one, and this is version 1. We do have 2 versions in the shop. Version 2 has an inner lining and it has a wider base, but I think version 1 works really well with the Hobonichi week size. So that's what I've been using. I actually moved back into my Giulio Apoca Lila just because I was really feeling the lighter color. So that's what I moved back into. And this is my weeks. This year it is the beautiful wallpaper weeks, and I love it. So I have been using this quite a lot. I have been filming a few plan with me's in here already, so if you guys are interested in seeing how I use the Hobonichi weeks in the weeklies, you guys can check out those videos. All of these stickers that I've been using, these kits, are also available in my shop. They look like this. If you haven't seen it, I do think I have one. I'm actually going to be using this next week. It's called For Snow. So it's a 2-page kit. You have some functional boxes, decorative boxes, checklists, some scripts. This is one long strip that you can use here on the grid side of the page. A weekly sidebar, habit trackers, and then these are all washies. So this is how I've been kind of using my weeks. I can do like a quick flip. I really like it. It's really functional for me. This is my YouTube planner, so all things YouTube go in here. So this one is what I'm going to be using for next week, the first week of January. But the thing that I wanted to really update you on is actually the back pages. So I did not get the Hobonichi Mega, which has double the amount of notes pages. I just got the regular, so I'm not sure if I will need more pages than this, as this is my first time using it as a commonplace book in the back. However, I have found that I really like this system. I've never really had a commonplace book before. I've always had notebooks that I write in, and I also use my ring bound planner. I have like a notes section in there that I jot down everything in. But I started to feel like it was hard to keep track of, and I wasn't sure if I needed like a designated notebook for some items, as it wasn't something that needed too many pages. And so I started just putting it in here. So what I did was just decorate a bit here, and I use these dot stickers. They look like this. I have a bunch of them. So I just chose colors that I thought were nice, and I'm using each color for something. So in my case, my key looks like this. I have pink for quotes, green for inspiration, blue for lifestyle, yellow for interest, and then this purple color for reference. And I feel like those categories have been working pretty well for me. So I'm pretty happy with how I came up with that. But this is how I've been using my commonplace book. I really like to keep track of quotes that I find online, or sometimes I'm reading a book or listening to a podcast. I love to write down lyrics. I also put recipes and other thoughts in here too. So basically, I have been using the dots to indicate what it is. So in this case, the pink, I can see here that it's a quote. So all of these here are quotes. I do use fountain pen quite often in here, so all of these are written with fountain pen. Now, this is just a side note, but I don't know if it's like this paper, but I feel like the paper that I have in my weeks this year is not as good as the previous years, because you can see like I'm using the same pens that I've always used, but I feel like it's like feathering a bit and kind of like ghosting through a little bit. So let me know if that is something that's happening for you guys, because I know that they changed the paper, but in the past I didn't really have an issue with it. But once I moved into my 2025 weeks, I found that the paper is not as good. So I feel like the fine nib pens have been looking really, really stark, like really thick in here. So I don't know. Let me know if it's just me. But whenever I use the same pens in my other Hobonichi planners, like even my previous year, it didn't look like this. So I feel like things have been changing. But anyways, yeah. I keep this column for any extra notes or smaller annotations that I may want to make, and then I just write. So sometimes you can see where I start and stop because the pen color changes. I'm not really paying attention to the color of the ink. It's just whatever I have close to me at that moment. So I have a bunch of quotes in here. If you want to take a look at some of them, definitely do so, as I feel like they are worth reading. And then I have like this blue dot here, which is lifestyle. So I write notes on like anxiety because sometimes I do suffer from that. And then here I have another blue dot, which is also under the category of lifestyle. And I just put some different recipes that I want to try. So I have a few of those. So, and then I also have yellow here. So these are interests. I like to test out a lot of different makeup and skincare. Sometimes I get sent like PR packages from companies, and so I have been keeping track of like what I liked and didn't like about each item. So I have information on that. I also write notes on different fountain pens. Because this is the Tomoe River paper, I like to kind of test it out on this paper as well as the MD paper that I normally journal in. So I kind of been playing around with that. And then, as I said, I also keep track of some lyrics. So some songs that I've been really enjoying, I just write about that. So it's been really fun for me. I'm actually already on page 11 and there's only around like 70 pages in here. So I have a feeling that I can fill this up pretty quickly. If I do, I may need to start like a separate Commonplace journal. But because this is my first time having one, I felt like just putting it in the back of the weeks, which is something that I always have with me, was the best idea. And so far it's been working out because, as you guys can see, I have been putting information in here and it's been easy to find. So I've been really enjoying that. So I'm just going to continue using it and I'll update you guys on how I've been liking it. At the back here, I have these printables for the Hobonichi weeks. These are from my shop and I'm keeping track of my YouTube videos that I want to film each month. So I have this insert that says January to December and I just check it off. I also have a Life in Pixels insert here. And again, I'm keeping track of my uploads for the year. So that is everything. If you guys are interested in these Hobonichi Weeks printables or the sticker kits from my shop, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. I do also have them for the A6 size and also the cousin. So if you're not using the weeks but are in the other Hobonichi sizes, I do have those available. But that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys today. If you guys are interested in more Commonplace journal videos, let me know and I can probably do like a journal with me. I think that might be kind of fun. I haven't done that before on my channel. So thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!